Let's make sure the game capture's set up correctly. KSP 2. Looks like it's working correctly. Open this. How do I not do this? Okay. There we go. Make sure we're good to go. Hopefully we don't have too many issues. Because I know this game has gotten some major patches, but I was just testing yesterday for when I did have some slight issues. But maybe we won't today because they might have fixed some of the issues I was having. So I was just doing some testing. Let's make sure all the settings are correct. Looks like we're good. So let's create a new campaign. Exploration. Name. Let's do... Junkyard. We'll just do... We'll do Jeb. Jeb's exploration. And I'm trying to think of a good one, but it's kind of hard to do off the top of your head. We'll just do this. Hey, is this key being connected? Okay. Let's see if we got any good flags. Old school. Colors. Start with green. Lower end of the spectrum green, and then gray. There we go. Don't know if first-time user experience is turned off, which might be problematic. We'll see what happens. Funny homage. You'll like this.
Your new space program, leaping forward into the cosmos. Since the dawn of Kerbal kind, we have looked to the sky and wondered what sublime mysteries lie hidden in the darkness, like jewels never beheld. These untold treasures may soon reveal themselves due to the efforts recently founded Kerbal Space Program.
lie. I think that might have been the only copy of the orientation film. Hold on! Slides, somewhere. Welcome to your first day running the Kerbal space program. This campus hosts the greatest ever gathering of astronomers, astronauts, and engineers. After years of focused effort, this collection of geniuses has created several very impressive buildings. We believe we have all the necessary pieces to take our first steps off the ground. The best way to advance our technologies further is to get up there and learn by doing. All we need now is somebody to show us how to put all these parts together. Well, we also need somebody to help us out with the flying. We need a lot of help, actually. That's why you're here. My name is Paige, by the way. If you need any hints, feel free to visit me over at the training center. Everything in there is well padded, so it's a great place to get up and running. Welcome aboard!
Exploration mode. Be sure to visit the mission control. Completing missions will earn science and let you purchase new technologies. You want to start building right away? Build vehicle assembly building is right where you want it to be. Our engineers at creating a training program will guide you through the very first... Yeah, I don't really need that. But yeah, now we got R&D. Look at this. So we got... This is the Research and Development Center. You can spend the science and earn through missions and experiments to research new parts to build even cooler vehicles. If you're a fan of bigger, better engines, focus on the parts near the top of the tree. So we got starting rocketry, very basic parts. Light launchers gives us some better engines, better fuel tanks. Solid fuel boosters are always nice. What else do we got here? Probes, that's nice. Wow, they actually gave us a solar panel right away. That's nice. Here's research. Research miniaturization. Science Junior. Radial Environment Survey. What is it? Pretty much there. Just clicking through to see what all we got. So yeah, it looks like mostly just up here we got basic lander parts and some very basic parts. So we don't have that much in the way of science equipment, though. At least not at this phase. Maybe there's more over here. There probably is. Oh, atmospheric science. Oh, that's a lot better. Nuclear propulsion. Wow, we get to nuclear at tier 2? That's kind of really... And we get larger parts over here, a lot of them. Okay, that gives me a pretty good idea what's going on. How do I get out? Where's the back button? Oh, well, I can always hit that. Not ideal, but oh well. Okay, so let's just go to the VAB and see what we got to start with. See how good of a rocket I can make straight off the bat. Vehicle assembly building. VAB. Build and assemble vehicles wherever you want to go. Parts picker. Lets you do parts. Basically, this is a full-blown tutorial to teach you actually how to play the game. You can construct several assemblies, and the assembly mark in the green icon is your launch assembly. Yep, right there. Let you select what goes out the door. engineer's report. This tells you what the thrust to weight ratio of the beginning thrust and other parts are, which is pretty useful. If your thrust to weight ratio is not higher than 1, your rocket ain't getting off the ground. Teaches everything from basic rocketry. Yep. We fine by me. So we literally only have a couple different parts, so we're just gonna have to do very basic. At least they gave us a decoupler. Okay, with a decoupler though, I can do some crazy stuff because I can just a basic decoupler, and I should be able to reach space, especially with these type of engines. Thrust to weight should be more than high enough on that phase, so we're gonna go. So how are we doing on thrust to weight with this one? Where is it? Nope. Later. .6? I can't believe that. No way. That engine cannot possibly have that much thrust to weight. Oh shit, it does. Wow. Okay. So what we're gonna do then is we're gonna get rid of this. And we're gonna do something silly. So this is how you do silly stuff in this game. You know how to design rockets. So I'm going to offset this just a little bit. And then I'm going to add a decoupler. And we're going to add very basic stabilizers. Am I able to modify these? Yes, I am. It's pretty good. So we're just going to do that. Root length. Tip length. Very basic. Hold this. Hey, I wanted you to. Oh. I wanted to move that. So oh, I can't do that. I have to do it offset because I'm going to place stuff on the sides. I got to be a little bit smarter than the game. Just a little. If you're watching... Gosh, what the heck happened there? Hello? Should let me because there's no limits in this game, basic level. So, there we go. This should work if it has enough and it's stable enough. I will get a very large... I will laugh my head off if this actually works. Because this should have more than enough. I don't have a heat shield. I literally cannot put one on because they don't exist. Yet. Orbit 1. Orbit. Who we sending up? We're gonna send up Jebediah Kerman. Where's Jebediah? There's Jebediah. As if this goes terribly wrong, only Jebediah can handle it. This thing should work a lot better than I think it should, but... Full throttle, and... spin. If I can do it, I don't think I can get enough out of it. Well, we're just gonna have to hope this works. Oh my gosh, it worked. Beautiful. This is working a lot better than it should have. Look, Jim, he's happy. You can actually barely see him through that window there. It's a very tiny window. Just barely see him in there. Ew. I have to go on an EVA. We'll do that in a minute here. Stage separation. Let's do that, actually. So I can probably do the same thing I can previously. And that's... How do I take the data? Oh, it looks like he takes the data automatically. Okay, that works. There we go. Okay. We're on a suborbital trajectory I already staged from the first 2 stages of the rocket. And I'm going to go into an orbital trajectory pretty shortly here. I'm going to start my burn right here. That's the apoapsis. Which is basically where you do your burns. You want to be at the periapsis or the apoapsis, depending on what you're trying to do. Should have no issues reaching orbit with this. Which is hilarious, because it's literally the first rocket. I could never do this easily in KSP 1. But in this game, it's really easy to design a ship to do it. With the basic parts they gave you. Because they gave you a decoupler, which is not a thing you get in KSP 2. Or not in KSP 1. You do not get decouplers to start with in KSP 1. And that essentially allows you to do this. And I've reached orbit. There we go. Let's go back to the tracking station for a moment, or the. Let's actually go to mission control and see what it says. I probably should have accepted that mission first. Oh. It's really work at the launch pad. All exciting. Then again, it could have been the rocket fumes. They said no comment. I think the joke went over their heads. Ah. Anyway, you're off to a great start. Debrief your mission, earn your science. See what parts are it. Folks in R&D have some ideas for cool advancements. A little bit of science can make those ideas real. When you're done unlocking new technologies, return here for your next mission. Oh, nice. Hey, look. Favorite airplane goes zooming by. Hey, look. He's wearing the spacesuit with the actual colors that I selected. Okay, out of the atmosphere. Well, there already is one, because I already, Wait, it's still in the vehicle. Wait a minute. Let's go to the tracking section. Control. Oh, yeah. Ah, another one. Instantly. Mission control. Instantly finish another mission, so let's keep going. Someone left an anonymous note on our launch that our launch wasn't a success. Make it undeniable. Nerve of your agency, Kerbal Space Center is the home of all brave and obsessed enough to travel to the stars. Submit. Oh hi, you're already back. Not only did you achieve the objective, but you did so with minimal explosions. Take that, Jeb. That's right. Turns out our new intern, the mean sticky note into our break, stuck the mean sticky note into our break room on his behalf. Jeb's been wanting to press our big shiny thanks science button ever since he heard it would be dangerous for someone with no button training. Legal's told him he can't touch the button until he's gone through the advanced button pressing at the training center. Apparently, he's channeling his frustration to tiny, sticky screeds? Thanks to your efforts, we'll now have 3 new coffee makers from Jeb's company. Well, maybe not entirely new. It was a bit of a junkyard taste. Yeah, because he has a junkyard. I have a bet with a few other department heads to see who can brew the strongest coffee. The winner gets new office appointments. If I win, I'm getting a 4th coffee maker with all the works. Exciting times, Director. When you're ready, come by for the next mission. I'll see you on a lunar or later. Look, cool animation. Orbit Kerbin. Well, we already did that. Oops. I'm doing too good of a job. What a surprise. Probably wants me to make a full orbit for that mission. There we go. Mission control. Orbit Kerbin. Time to get to extraterrestrial orbit. There you are, magnificent magnet of scientific study. You did amazing. We had a watch party to celebrate. There's an exact replica of your vessel made out of cake. It was surprisingly flammable. Well, usually sugary things are quite flammable. You might have noticed that a new set of missions are now available. You see, the main missions are canon. These contracts are the adventurous spin-offs. Some of these challenges bring in more science, others exist to keep our part manufacturers happy. We can't afford to turn anyone away. You do know this, the first space age program on Kerbin, right? Now that you've conquered orbit, it's time to visit our nearest neighbor, the moon. Come back and here when you're ready to go. Hello. You keep leaving and coming back? Look. Orbit. Thank you. Mun or bust. Buoyancy test going green. Spacewalking. This one does not have enough to get to the moon. This ship that I have definitely does not have enough. Let's go to the research and development while we're here, and let's start getting some stuff done. Radial decouplers, that makes life a little easier. Oh, environmental science. With the environmental scanning module, equip your vessel to be able to gather more detailed reports from all over the Kerbal system, which will translate into even more delicious blue science points for every fascinating new location you discover and explore. Neat. We'll get that. We'll get probes. And we still have 120 science. Yes, beautiful. Ah. So we got stuff to build stuff. Adjustable tube? Oh, I've never seen those. So you can change the size. That's pretty useful, though. We got aerodynamics. Yeah. Survivability. Yep. And then light aviation. Sure. Why not? I'd like to make some engines. Small payloads. Ooh, payload fairings. Those are more valuable than anything else here, because I can actually start doing some space probes. And space probes are my favorite thing to do. I love designing space probes. They're fun. Let me check something quick, somebody. Thank you. There we go. Okay. Let's go to the tracking station, and let's get back to our ship. Okay, Jebediah Kerman, how we doing? He looks pretty happy. Doesn't he, up there? Kind of hard to see because he's tiny, but not much I can do about that. I don't think I can make it bigger. Nice if I could. But here, let's go on an EVA, that way you can see him a little easier. There you go. Does he have a jetpack, actually? If I let go, yeah, he should have a jetpack. I'm like, there's no way he doesn't. Let's let go. There we go. Now he's just floating around in circles, looking around. He seems to like the view. Yeah, are you gonna? Oh, it's up upper right hand corner. There we go. Okay. Where should we make a landing? We're gonna do a shallow entry into the atmosphere. I think we should try to land maybe over on the rim of that crater if I could do it. That'd be kind of cool, because I've never actually been there in KSP 2, so... I haven't really been much of anywhere in this game, honestly, so... Too far away. I should have gone a little sooner. I gotta do it over here. Because I gotta make sure the entry is not too steep. If the re-entry is too steep, Jeb might burn up. I don't want that. Go retrograde. I can use the engine to reduce it. And make sure we land at a good spot. So I'm just going to hold the engine this way, because it'll help shield it, and the engines are usually pretty tough to re-entry, so at least previous... In KSP 1, they were pretty tough. Let's speed up time. Gonna hold this position while re-entering. Should start seeing effects pretty quick. I can use the engine to reduce the heating as well, because it'll slow you down quicker. Still moving at very high speed. Atmosphere has not caught up yet, so we're still at relatively high altitude. Should be entering... There we go. Look at that. Whoa, that's getting bright. We're gonna use the engine, because I don't want it to overheat. Okay, we should be good now. It should just be at Mach. Ah, stage. I need you. There we go. Because that thing is way too aerodynamic. I'm like, I need this thing to stage now. Because that thing, yep, it just hit the water at like Mach 3. Just about. At like 3 times the speed of sound, that poor lower stage hit the water, because it's much more aerodynamic than this thing. Parachute should be deploying. There we go. Clean. Yeah, you gotta be careful of those engines. They're very aerodynamic for some reason. I mean, it actually makes sense because they're heavier, so the engine's usually heavier, so it'll almost always fall engine side down. That's actually how you make these capsules land like this, because the bottom is heavier than the top. Even though it's smoother aerodynamically from the top, it's easier for it to fall straight down like this. So... Looks like I missed the landing site, sadly, but oh well. This was literally the first launch with the most basic parts. Let's hope it doesn't sink. Does not appear to sink. Nice. Now, how do I recover? Recover vessel. Confirm. Jebediah Kerman. Let's go to the research. We got 32 more. That's pretty good. We got power management. Lights and utilities. Lights are good. Wait. Oh. Photonic generation system. A light bulb. That is a very complicated way of saying a light bulb. Struts. That probably wouldn't hurt. Okay, we'll leave the rest for right now. Okay, now, what do we got? Let's do a probe. We're gonna make knockoff Sputnik. What do we got here? We got this. That's rather large. Oh, wow. Is that... Yeah, it does have... It has the old goo canister in there. And it looks like it has some other stuff, too. Neat. Don't think I'm going to use that for this. Let's see. Knockoff Sputnik. Let's see if I can do it correctly. There we go. And we're going to add a solar panel, which Sputnik never had. And we're going to add a battery as well. And we just got to add a decoupler. We got payload fairings, which is nice. Looks like we're just gonna have to do that. Let's hope it doesn't break it, but we'll find out. And where's payload? There it is. Oh. Doesn't work because it has to go out slightly. Wait, what? Why did it go out so far? Hey, I only told it to go out like one notch. Here, let's try that. Okay, that one worked. There we go. That one worked. And we're going to use one of these. What engines? Those. For us to wait on launch. More than enough. There we go. Should work. It's just a very basic launch vehicle. Where should I send the Sputnik, though? Should I send it to the moon? Because this one probably has enough Delta V to do it. At least to go buy it. Where do you think I should send it? Because I can probably modify this to make it workable for the moon, because it's got a very low payload weight. It's not going to have an issue getting somewhere. It'll probably have too much delta V, honestly. I need to change the color a little bit, because I'm thinking either the gray looks okay, but the white, either black or white, probably look better, honestly. But I have to do that in the KSC. Where do you guys think I should send it? Because I could send it to the moon. I could just leave it in orbit of Kerbal, in a weird orbit somewhere, or go high orbit. Oh, wait, now I can do it here. Let's just change it to white. And then we'll do set agent suit colors. And then there we go. That looks a lot cleaner, doesn't it? We could even do white as the trim rather than the base. Or white is the base, and then green is the trim, which might look even better, but it's kind of hard to say. Because I like the green with the suits, but maybe I should do that, though. Let's see if we can flip it and see how it looks. Screw. Now, doesn't look quite as nice for the rocket, at least not so far. But maybe, I know it would for like planes and stuff. It'll look way better. It's just, we'll just do that for right now. Okay. Let's send it. It looks pretty good on the launch pad anyway. Middle of the night. Where's the lights at? Oh, there it is. The giant lights. Water being poured down. What was that? Something break? Or was that it passing the sound barrier and I couldn't even see it? No, it couldn't be, because 300-ish meters per second is the sound barrier. Right here, by the way, is the indicator for the atmosphere, so it tells you about where you're at in the atmosphere. should start tilting over pretty quickly. Once you get out past about 10 kilometers. Honestly, I probably should have done it a little sooner. Don't break. There we go. You notice the plume starts changing as you get higher. Instead of being a confined jet, it turns into a wide cone. Because the air is a lot thinner. If there's no air at all, it basically goes out like that completely. The prograde marker, which basically tells you where the ship is currently going. Throttle up, because this thing I don't actually think has torque. I don't believe this has torque. Oh wait, it looks like it does have some torque. Not very much though, if it has any. Once I hit apoapsis, I start to burn and just keep burning until it gets into orbit. Pretty simple. Okay, we got a more than stable orbit. Actually a little elongated. Let's separate this here. Fairing. So we can see my spacecraft here when it hits the sunlight. Well, let's send it out to the moon. Just do a flyby. Should be able to do it pretty easily. I just have to wait for this right here. So if you want to get to the moon, and at least in Kerbal, and technically with the real-life Earth you can do this with as well, if you had a big rocket, obviously. When you want to start your burn is right when the moon comes above the horizon, at least when you get a when you're in low orbit. If you do start your burn to the moon right then, it will always have an encounter with the moon. So, it's quite useful to know. It's because of the way the mechanics of orbit, mostly. First stage. Separate. This one has extremely high thrust-to-weight ratio. As you can see, it's going to hit the moon, actually. But I don't want it to hit the moon, I just want it to get to the moon. And then we'll stabilize its orbit. Actually, before I go too far with this, because I still have control, I want to... Am I able to do this? No. Oh wait. no, I can't do it. Oh well. So I cannot set a maneuver node, which kind of sucks. And I can't deploy the antennas until I get rid of the stage. So I kind of just have to guess based on my orientation here to figure out which way retrograde's going to be. So we're coming in like this, which means we're going to be entering from this side. Fairly certain. Just gonna go like that. It's moving like that. So yeah, it should be this side. We're gonna enter in. So we gotta burn that way. Wait, no. Wait. No, we have to burn prograde to where the orbit is, because we're matching velocity with the moon. So we're gonna have to burn prograde to wherever prograde is right now. So prograde right now should be right there, right there. That should be where I need to do the burn. Precisely. Or very close to precisely. So no, it is going to enter from this side. I was wrong. I had it backwards. Oh, energy depleted. Frick, it's on the night side of the moon. Come on. Get back to daylight. Please? Oh, it's still at night. Oh, freaking timing. Okay, here we go. Should allow us to do something. Wait. Oh, my shift key was stuck down. Nice. There we go. Looks like I still have full control. Neat. Oops. I burned too hard. That's okay. Let's just put it into a stable orbit the other way, which is the wrong direction. There we go. It has more than enough delta V, and I kind of want to just get rid of some of that delta V. There we go. And we're going to separate. Not the cleanest separation, but it worked. Like Sputnik, but not. But around the moon. And now the sun went, or the sun went behind Kerbal right over there. That's hilarious timing. Oh wait, no, it didn't. We're good. But yeah, look, it's orbiting the moon. Oh. Go. Very basic probe. Put into orbit. No science experiments because I don't have any that'll fit. Well, let's go to mission control. Wait. I counted those as finished? Oh, because I touched the water. Funny. Then we got... What's this one? Some of the goo that gets dumped down the sink might be messing with the grass. Take a quick peek, make sure we haven't made this place radioactive again. Science Junior on a vessel to perform an environmental survey on Kerbal. I haven't done that one though. I have done this one. I don't think I did this one, but it still gave me the reward for getting to the moon. Excellent work. Struckcrow was very impressed with how easy it was to leave the safety of a vessel, so much that they were canceled their EVA strut program. Company rep told us it would be a crime to inhibit such a beautiful recklessness. Honestly, I think the demonstration made them question their career choices. I still think there's something to the idea of connecting the astronaut to their vessel. I wish there was some other way to do it other than with a rigid tube of aluminum. We're concerned that some of the goo... Yeah, we already read that. Nice! I have some good news and some less good news. Good news is that our environment footprint is small. Our recycling is paying off. Less good news is that we found traces of radioactivity around the bathrooms. Either radioactive waste is getting flushed or someone needs to see a doctor. We've had another talk with the R&D team about throwing things away correctly in the correctly colored bin. In the meantime, they'll recommend limiting your hand washing in the R&D laboratory to 10 seconds or less. Oh boy. Well, that's a great sign. You floated, kind of looking like an ice cube, big old cup of coffee. Luckily, our vessels don't melt. Well, at least not in water. The recovery team was out there in full force today. Boats, helicopters, free swimming with floaties. You'd think they'd realize it's faster to use a boat than a doggy paddle a vessel back to KSC, but I think they just wanted to swim, honestly. Mon or bust. Yay, you did it, you did it! As this moment we are leading the space race, yes, our resilient only agency participating, but it's still an achievement. This swarm of reporters has been knocking down our doors, and we're taking major press outlets. Space Weekly, Kerbal Times, the Kerbal Astronomical Society newsletter, and heck, even SAS Planet of SAS. Are you Kerbal? Because those reporters are revolving around you. So instead of having to answer them one by one, I just locked them in your office. Don't worry, Newton has found various flat snacks that can be slid under under the door to them. Jesus. Lock them in an office, I guess. It seems like they're making themselves comfortable in there, so no hurry. Meanwhile, we have more important work to do. Getting so near to another celestial body only wait, what is that? Is that a misspell? The agency's appetite for an up-close encounter. It's finally time to land on the moon. When you're ready, we'll be waiting for your next mission. First dibs. Wants to make an action figure of a Kerbal holding the KSC flag. The creative director won't accept anything short of the real thing. Would you land on a mare, one of Mun's smooth dark lowlands, and plant a flag? We need the reference pictures. Plant a flag on any mare on the moon. Well, mare. Same thing. Perfect circle. Periapsis Rocket Supplies is suing us for using their company name. We explained that every orbit has a periapsis and that it's not copyright infringement, but their lawyers think otherwise. They argue if we make our orbit a perfect circle, we can just have one big apophis and leave periapsis out of it. Our legal department needs to help make that circle and tell us what happens. Yes. I could guarantee I could do a better circle than that, honestly. Time to prove that the mun is not made out of spicy space cheese. Nice. Let's go to R&D, since we got a lot more stuff to research. Orbital rocketry, yep. Moon landing, yep. Powered launchers. I wonder why it gave us the lander when we don't even have docking ports. Is there any docking ports in here? Oh. There we go. Better probe designs. Oh, basic docking. There it is. And I don't have enough. That figures. I need 50. Yeah, that'd be nice. Okay. Let's go over here. I think I got an idea for a design for the lander, actually. But I'm not going to do that yet. I want to do another probe that actually has a science experiment. So we're going to do... I want to read it. Can I read it? Oh. There we go. Hold shift. Heavily insulated autonomous probe with small internal battery antenna reaction wheel. Comes equipped with small battery. And the hex is the better one. So we'll do that one for right now, and we'll build a relay. Hello. No. Can I place it? Apparently not. Placing things is illegal. Oh, there it goes. Come on. It's just what I want right there. Big solar panel. Oh wow, that actually fits? Huh. Surprising. Kind of shocked that actually fits. What about on the side? Nope, doesn't fit. But over here it does, which is weird. No very small engines, so whatever goes up here is just gonna have to be small stuff that does fit. Let's just do some batteries. Where's science? Science. Look at that. That's not very small, but that is still extremely large for a science experiment. Let's see what I can do. That's lightweight for what it is, so it's not too bad. It's just you kind of have to shove it in. Let's see what we can do. There. At least looks halfway decent. There. That's better. Do this one, and we're gonna send this that. It's a lot nicer of an engine. Do one of those, one of these. And first stage, we're gonna just throw a frick ton of these on. It's honestly, they're simple and they work well. You might as well use them. Doesn't even have to be aerodynamic. Control surface. That is a very large control surface. Nope. Do basic probe with iron. Save. Oh, wait. I kind of... Oh, wait, no I didn't. It's got a transmitter. Look at that. Neat. Okay. Solid rocket boosters are a lot more fun. This is why. Because they go zoom. We are going to break the sound barrier very early. Right there. It's raining more. Put it up to precisely 100 kilometers. There we go. This one can create maneuver planners. Okay, that's good to know. Watch. I'm about to circularize this. Let's reduce thrust. 1%. on. There we go. Perfectly circular. 100,050 meters. 100,050 meters. Absolutely perfect. Give it probably even just a little bit closer. Thunder. Good enough for right now. I had it perfect there for a bit though. But what I need to do now is point it this way. Expose the solar panels so we can start doing transmissions. There we go. Be gone, fairing. Wow, that's a lot of data. Then I'm going to head and prograde anyway because I'm going to head to a higher altitude. There we go, 30 research points. Nice. We'll run some more science when we get to high orbit. Beautiful. $60 science points. That's pretty nice. Just noticed that. How do we change the icon? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how we change that. Oh well. Yes. What do we got? A lot of science. Now, which science are we gonna get? 70. Nice. Let's wait until we go to a good position here, and then I'm gonna do something. So I should be able to do this. I should be able to soft land this on the surface of the moon. So I might as well do it. Get some more science. But I gotta kind of wait until the daytime sight is on the periapsis because I want to get rid of all my energy. Yes, I know. Game, come on. How many orbits I have to do? Screw it, I'm just gonna do the burn here in a second. Curving up there in the distance. Well, let's soft land it on the moon. We're gonna set it down in the cratered region. I guess that wants to go rolling down the hill for some reason. Look at that. It's rolling away. Oh, now my thing wants to roll. I would prefer it if you did not. Samples. It's still rolling away. I don't know why it shows that. Oh well. What is that? It's intriguing to say the least. It is a very large rock. Just another one. Looks like it. Very large boulders. Far back I can go. I can even zoom in all the way over here and see the surface. Oh, rolling now. Maybe I'll just let it roll until it hits a stable spot down there. It just doesn't like this area here. It's not exactly rolling very fast. Spin, spin. Well, it's really good at finding level terrain. And it has enough torque to tilt itself back upward, which I find hilarious. Enough internal torque that it just doesn't care about the moon's low gravity. Stop wobbling and just settle already. It's like a top. There. That's all I wanted. I just wanted it to settle. Apparently the battery is not very stable. There we go. Let's go to the tracking station because I want to check some stuff here and see if I can change some of these. Look. Doesn't look like I can. Yeah, it doesn't have it. It only has vessel. It doesn't have the option for it. Oh wait, there's grounded vessels. They're sorted differently. Interesting. But it doesn't have the menu that the original game does, where you can set them up differently. Oh well. Let's go to mission control. So we get the perfect circle. Well done. Right after opening statements, you have a great timing. You're able to show a circular orbit still at a high and low point by using the feed from your mission. Our lawyer also did a compelling demonstration with a hula hoop. Things got heated after Periapsis' team challenged us to a hula off, but luckily our team won. You should have heard the closing statements. Do you trust the legal team doesn't hoop? I rest my case. Really, I wish you could have been there. It's funny. It's eccentric. Hey. We landed on the moon. We did it. You did it. This achievement, the entire Kerbal system is ours to explore. We're getting some next level science from the crew's observations, and the head of the snack department finally left. They didn't even blink. Newton had to keep spritzing their eyes. The moon definitely not edible. All in all, I'm glad cheese thing is behind us, and I hope snacks department can recover from this setback. Who knows, maybe they can pivot to rock candy. This calls for a celebration. Macchiatos for everyone. And look. 300 science. Docking. Then we got struts. Reaction control systems. Monopropellant drive. And tiny engine. Trusses? Bigger engines. Tier 2 is unlocked. Jeez, the research cost goes up a lot. This is where you get actual power systems that are nice solar panels. The nice type. Oh. Okay. I'm probably going to call this stream pretty shortly here for now. I might be back on later with more KSP 2 or Terraria. I still want to continue that playthrough, so because that one's getting pretty along. But we'll see what's going on. Yeah. Don't want the streams to be too long for KSP, so. And then right at about the 100-minute mark, why not? At least for right now, because I could still do more stuff. I've got to go and actually land on the moon with crew, with friendly neighborhood. I'm going to design a docking spacecraft that, like an Apollo style, but with only a single crew member. So it'll be kind of unique. So I'll see you guys hopefully later or tomorrow. See what's going on.